What is good, people? It's your boy Bobbalam bringing some bad news. We already talked about it on stream last night and posted on the second channel. By the way, I just want to let y'all know, not really sure what to post on this main channel, considering everything I used to post on here and make commentary, edited videos in the rap game, of course, I now stream about. So like, please give me your suggestions in the comments. But anyway, in today's video, we're here to talk about Sad Frosty, who unfortunately passed away last Friday, I believe, at the age of 24 years old. Just to let y'all know, I'm 25, currently turning 26 in June, which is pretty soon, I think, 3 months or so. So it just goes to show you how early in life Sad Frosty was when he passed away. Now, if you haven't seen my stream clip, essentially Sad Frosty's main page obviously ran by his management at this point since he is deceased. RIP. Said long live Sad Frosty, 3/4/97, the date of his birth, and then the date of his death, 1/14/22, which again was last Friday. Again, we already went over this, but there was still very little information on like what happened. People were suspecting an overdose of some sorts due to a DJ Scheme Instagram story when he was talking about a good friend also passing away from overdosing, but then it turned out to be someone within his own camp just coincidentally passing away at the same time. His name was Chubbs, and apparently Sad Frosty and DJ Scheme were not cool like that, even though they were in the same industry wherein everybody kind of knows each other. It's like a high school. But then Damas Live News swooped in because he had a somewhat personal relationship with Sad Frosty and gave us a little bit of insight as to what happened. Firstly, he tweeted, "Today was a crazy day. RIP Sad Frosty. He was a good dude. I met him when he was running an XXS Tentacion fan page and he was a fan of mine and we started chopping it up and became cool. Years later, he started to do music and became Sad Frosty. It was cool to see his evolution. I remember he was excited to play me his album before it came out. I thought he really did a banging project and he was so happy that he had a record and video with Chief Keef," by which he actually has a picture with Chief Sosa himself on his Instagram if you want to go check it out. But anyway, in a following tweet, Damas Live gives us the answers we've been looking for, in which he stated, "I know everyone is wondering what happened to Sad Frosty. Recently speaking to him, I found out he was in rehab and that was shocking because he did everything so well. Long story short, looks like he died of an accidental overdose. Just know that he was trying to get better. I wish his team and DC the Don the best because I know they're really going through it." Yeah, shout out them, DC, Brandon, Louie, all the people who live with Sad Frosty and obviously are best friends with him to be in his life every single day. He was in my 1v1 basketball video wherein I played DC the Don, and off camera we obviously chilled for a couple hours. So I don't know him too well, but he was a very genuine and nice dude, very happy up front. But as I've discussed with some people about this situation, is it's usually the people who seem like the happiest that these types of things occur to because they're kind of doing it in secret. They have almost like a mask in the public realm wherein they're this super happy person, but then behind closed doors they're going through their own issues. So that just, you know, goes to show, check in on your friends, check in on yourself, because most people who die of accidental overdoses obviously never meant to take their own life. Sometimes you just get too deep into it and your tolerance is so high before you even realize that you have a problem. But in Sad Frosty's case, it does look like he was trying to get better and beat his addiction, and maybe he came back from rehab and relapsed. And I'm not sure totally of the drug that he overdosed off of, but I assume, because I've lost actually a lot of people in my life, almost 10 I want to say, from fentanyl laced Xanax, wherein essentially the person who's dealing or the person who creates the drug, they don't have to make the Xanax as strong. They don't have to put as much Xanax in the pill because all they got to do is put like a drop of fentanyl, since it's literally an opiate that's similar in strength to morphine. And last thing I wanted to check out is Sad Frosty's last TikTok post, where it's a little bit cryptic, wherein he was essentially just shouting out Dante for helping him blow up the ADHD song, and then Dante and him became good friends. He even attended I'm Dante's wedding, and Dante was in the music video Loner, and this helped Sad Frosty blow up because I'm Dante obviously has a huge following. But if you check out the caption of this TikTok, it says "back from the dead #outlaw," and maybe he just wrote that to allude to ADHD being a super old song, so he's like revitalizing it. Since a lot of his new fans may not know that, given it was the first song that blew up for him. But still, I feel like every time that somebody passes away, there was like some sort of hints from the universe, whether it be a coincidence or not, that something was going to happen. But yeah, other than that, don't do drugs, kids. It can get real fast. Like, how many overdoses in the music industry do we really have to see to learn our lesson? And that's no dig at anybody. I'm just trying to say it's a learning lesson for all of us, including myself. In college, you know, I had my fun, maybe went overboard too much, but at this point, I'm sober as a bee, because giving up your life ain't worth it. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off. Rest in peace to Sad Frosty. Go show some love to DC the Don, Louis OTK, and 713 Brand on their socials, because I can't imagine what they're going through right now with taking such a close loss, which I can fortunately say I have not experienced yet in my life. All of the deaths that I've experienced were kind of like one friend out, if that makes any sense. Like, not within my close circle. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe and join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, Clyde people. Noise.